All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We are going to show you a fun one today. All right, so this is just like a little arts and crafts thing. I know you guys are asking about different Christmas ideas for your parents or family, and you think, man, what can I get them? They could just buy whatever they wanted, whatever if they wanted it. So we're gonna show you how to make like a craft. I like using pennies and coins because I don't know, I just like pennies. Like I have my own penny floor in my room, so it's really cool. I like pennies. So this is how you're going to make the project. They have rosin core solders, and they have solid wire. Get the solid wire. It melts very good. And I'm not sure if you can see this. We'll just start it now. I'm just gonna make like the shape of a heart. So like you can make different designs and different crafts. So I'm just gonna make this just for my parents. That's all. So first you start with a solder, propane, this one's fine, and get it lit up. You guys can't see the fire, but I can see it. So we got that lighting, but first you guys gotta remember you gotta use some flux so we can get our stuff to sit well. I'm gonna turn the gas down so I'm not blowing it all to steam. This stuff, it's literally just regular paste flux. I don't know, this is just what you use like when you're soldering pipes together. They could be of any kind, and you just put it on the pennies like this. Actually helps to get them warm, so I'm going to get them a bit warm so the stuff melts better. You can use a glove too so you don't burn yourself, but I'm going to take the risk and burn myself today because I don't have my glove with me. So I'm going to put some pipe flux on this. Just so, the reason why you use pipe flux, oh geez, we're burning some other junk up for a second. What? Burning up that flux. Yeah, be careful guys, try not to get a bunch of stuff everywhere. So you're gonna get the pennies hot. You gotta practice with this a bit. You gotta get it at the right temperature. You'll be able to tell because your solder will burn really quick. So like this stuff will just start melting just like that. It's really cool. And then you move on to the next. Move on to the next, and just keep going. And once you get the temperature right, yeah, you just keep adding more and more pennies on. And then once you get the full craft done, you're gonna spray some water on it just so it solidifies and keeps that solid. Sorry guys if I'm losing you, I gotta focus. Don't want to be messing up. All right, there we go. That's good. Oh geez, that's why you use a glove. And we're working on the back side right now because we don't want the front side to, yeah, you know what I mean. We don't want the front side to look ugly or with all this silver. We want it to show the pennies. So whatever design you're doing, make sure you work on the reverse side. Doesn't matter with the heart because it works both ways, but anyways, let's finish up. Try not to get it too hot because you'll melt all the other joints that you just did in other locations. So you got to work your way together. Yeah, this solder is about the best money can buy. That's why it stinks. It goes out on me half the time. What the world? Sometimes this stuff works like you want it to, and then a lot of times it just doesn't, because that's what it is. Alright, so that's good enough. I'm not the best at this junk, but let's cool it down, just show you what we got. Turn this boy down. Nice. Woo! That was hot. Alright, so we got it somewhat. We didn't get it all the way. This bad boy is still smoking hot, but you guys see the concept. This didn't get soldered all the way, so we'll finish that up. Just put it right back on there. Man, that bad boy's hot. Guys, that's why you use gloves. This stuff gets really, really hot. And yeah, that's mainly how you do it. So we'll finish this one up. Alright, so this one looks a little bit more solid. We'll show you guys what it looks like. There we go. That bad boy's gonna be hot. Alright, so that's the back side. Let's show you the front side. My attempt at a heart. I didn't do a great job. You guys can do better. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you dislike it, go ahead and smash that dislike button. Again, thanks for watching, guys. Here's some crafts you guys can do with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cents. So 12-cent project. Thanks for watching. Alright, so we already started making some more letters. We got it down a little better. So first we'll heat it up just a bit just to get this pipe flux melted on it. Run through a whole line of pipe flux. Wherever you put the flux is where the wire is going to melt the best. First, let's get enough wire so we aren't burning our hand, because I don't have a glove like a dummy. Alright, so we're making a B right now. It looks like a D, but this is the back side, don't forget. Smooth line. And nice. Let's scoot that up some. Try to use as little of this junk as possible, because this stuff is pricey. The actual solder, especially when you get the solid wire. It does cost a little bit more, but it's worth it. The other one's messy. This is just a starter. This is just a cheap little one. A cheap little, whatever they're called. Not resistor. I think it is called a resistor, actually. Basically just changes or controls the amount of gas that comes out of the tank. Alright, so there's our B. Spray it down. Turn down our fire while we're waiting, so we aren't wasting a bunch. I do not recommend doing this if you guys aren't ready to get burned or sizzed. I've already sizzled myself a couple times. It's pretty hot stuff. But alright, so that's done there. Looks like we got a weak joint right here. That'll suffice, that'll be okay. BCM, we made 3 hearts. Now, let's show you what one of these looks like when we put it together. So this is what my thought was, to make something that's like this for just like a married couple or something. Just make them something that's like this. But first you got to put it on backwards, because if you put it on forwards, then it's going to be forward. So if you flip it, it's going to be like that. So I'm going to put this on this side. So everything you're doing on one side, you got to do it on the reverse. So if you want it looking one way, just solder it down on the reverse side, because we are soldering on the reverse. So make sure you get the ugly sides together. I think this is, yeah, there we go. Get this side here, and this side here. So we're going to solder these together, put a little bit of flux right here at our 2 joints. We're going to combine them at one section so it's a little stronger, because it is going to be holding the whole shebang. Just show you what we're looking at. Heat it up. Get that solder on there. Alright, that's one joint, and here's the second. Boom. Show you what it looks like. So it doesn't look anything pretty, but you can kind of see it. It's a C, heart, M. Guys, if you practice this a lot, you can get a little bit better at it than I can. I'm not the best at doing something like this, but hey, it's homemade. Money can't buy it. So if you guys don't know what to get your parents, or you don't know what to get someone, make them something like this. Show them something different. They can't buy it because they ain't no one selling it. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And this is how you make something like this with pennies hanging on a wall. C, heart, M.